Another method of apportionment is the Jefferson Plan. In Jefferson Plan, it uses a modified standard divisor that yields to the correct number of representatives by trial and error, so that the sum of the standard quotas is equal to the number of representatives. To give you an idea, for the modified standard divisor, it is always less than the standard divisor. And again, we know how to compute the standard divisor. Standard divisor is equal to the total population over the number of people to apportion. So we have an idea that we will just modify it so that it will give us the correct number of representatives, and the sum of the standard quotas is equal to the number of representatives. So to use the Jefferson method or Jefferson plan, let us first calculate the standard divisor and then calculate the standard quota and the lower quotas of each subgroup. If the sum of the lower quotas equals the total number of seats to be apportioned, then the apportionment process is complete. But if the sum of the lower quotas does not equal to the number of seats to be apportioned, then we will choose a modified divisor less than the standard divisor and calculate the modified quotas and lower modified quotas. And we will just repeat the process until we find a modified divisor such that the sum of the lower modified quotas equals the total number of seats to be apportioned. To illustrate the Jefferson method or Jefferson plan, we will consider the previous example. So from this, since the standard divisor is equal to 15, as we have computed from the previous example, the sum of the lowered quotas is equal to 348. And that is less than the 350 sacks to be apportioned. Let us try 14.9 to 6 or 14.95 from your reading material. But let's try 14.96 as our modified divisor. So 1,250 divided by 14.96, that will give us 83.56. And if we round the quotient down to the nearest whole number, the standard quota will be 83. 985 divided by 14.96, that will give us 65.84. And if we round down to the nearest whole number, that will be 65. We have 1,420 divided by 14.96. That will give us 94.92. Again, round down to the nearest whole number, we have 94. 1595 divided by 14.96. That will give us 106.62. So the standard quota for this is 106. And if we sum this up, we have 83 plus 65 plus 94 plus 106. That will give us 348. So again, it is less than 350. So we will choose another divisor for this problem until we get the sum of 350. So let's try 14.93. So 1250 divided by 14.93, that will give us 83.72. So the standard quota for this is 83. Next, 985 divided by 14.93, that will give us 65.97. So the standard quota is equal to 65. 1420 divided by 14.93, that will give us 95.11. So this is 95. 1595 divided by 14.93, this will give us 106.83. So we have 106. Again, if we sum this up, 83 plus 65 plus 95 plus 106, it will give us, this is 349. Again, it is less than 350. So we have to choose another divisor for this. So far, we have used 14.96 and 14.93. And when using this divisor, it did not give us what we wanted. So let's try a divisor that is less than this. So we have 14.91. So same process, 1250 divided by 14.91, and that will give us 83.84. So the standard quota for this is 83. Again, 985 divided by 14.91, and this will give us 66.06 or 66.1. But still, the standard quota for this is 66. Next, 1420 divided by 14.91, and this will give us 95.24. And the standard quota for this is 95. Next, we have 1595 divided by 14.91. This will give us 106.98. And the standard quota is equal to 106. And if we sum this up, 83 plus 66 plus 95 plus 106, this will give us 350. And since the sum of the quotas is now equal to the number of sacks of rice to be apportioned, then 14.91 as our modified divisor is correct. But if we can find another divisor that will give us 350, then that divisor is also correct. Just like the modified divisor from your reading material, which is 14.92. So we can have either of this as long as it will give us 350 or the number that we want to or the number to be apportioned. For comparison of Hamilton and Jefferson Plan, considering the example, we have the following. Please take note that this is not always necessary for the Hamilton Plan and Jefferson Plan to yield the same result on the subgroup quota.